with movies and stuff though, where I'm like, for my whole life, I think that they're saying this one thing. Well, here's an example. That's stupid though. So, in Lord of the Rings, I'm gonna always talk about Lord of the Rings. Do you remember in the Fellowship when they go to Bree and there's that old man that like they open like the hobbits trying to get in? He opens the little hatch and lets him in. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he says in this like very thick accent, "There's talk of strange folk abroad," but it sounds like he's saying there's something strange poker guard. It like literally that's what it sounds like. It makes no sense. But my brother and I would always quote him saying that, and we're like, "Why does he say that?" Because they're idiots. And he's like, "Oh, he doesn't say that at all." And it took years. I'm like, what's a poker guard? I don't know.
It does sounds like something Tolkien-y though, like poker guard from the land of Pokeraya.
Exactly. It's like some like yeah, some one of the free peoples that lives in the icy blue mountains of Erebor, you know, whatever. Yeah. And, like some Tolkien fan in the chat's like, that's not the no. That's all wrong. All right, guys, I'm gonna open betting early.
I believe Sun Fac is actually a poker guard.
Betting's been paid out for the last one. Sun Fac is yeah. I mean, he's. All right, let's talk about these lists really quick. While they, you know, I think they're setting dials. Which one you want to talk about, Greg?
I'll go with Rebels here.
All right.
Kicking them off, we've got an I-5 Thane Kyrell with S foils, Protorps, and the R4 Astromech. Then we've got Aaron Kraken in the Z95 with expert handling and proton rockets. Jake Farrell with proton rockets. And Hera Syndulla with Predator and Hondo Onaka.
My friends!
You don't see an attack shuttle with Hondo a lot.
So stupid. I love it.
I think Jake's there for her a focus so she can Hondo.
It's fantastic. I love it. This is a really weird matchup, but I'm a fan. Anyways, we do have another player on the other side, of course. This is a pretty simple list. It's Django Fett with way too much. Lone Wolf, Prox Mines. False transponder codes. After you acquire a lock on an object or an object acquires a lock on you, if you have one charge active, you lose a charge and jam that object. Count Dooku crew, Boba Fett crew, young Boba Fett crew, Slave 1 title, the new one, and a shield upgrade. I'm gonna tell them they can start.
All transponders are really, really good.
We are underway. They say something in the chat because I can't read it. If they're like, Nick, don't, whatever, I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And Sun Fac with Ensnare and Predator. Okay, I'll pause the timer because they haven't actually started. Are we ready to go? And here we go. All right. This is Andrew's side here. Yeah, he's playing. He's a big Separatist fan. Andrew from Squad Toulouse, if I pronounce that right. In Toulouse in France.
Toulouse.
Le Chancellor. You can check out his stream at Le Chancellor, your go-to French X-Wing stream. So Vince versus Andrew. Betting is open. You be sure to bet, guys. Redeem all the Wilhelm screams in the world. Greg, do you have a Wilhelm scream I can redeem with nickels?
I do not have a Wilhelm scream. I think that's all you, baby.
Nice. You're like, stupid. That's why I don't have it. It's nice. You don't want to have, you want every stream to have some different stuff you can redeem. Otherwise, what's the point? And so what's actually nice is Andrew's using like bigger tokens for us, which is cool. All right, so who do you favor here, Greg? Like, you know, initial reaction to these lists. What do you like about, you know, who for this matchup?
Well, God, I want to say the Rebels, but I also just think that Sunback and the Fire Spray hit too hard. And the Rebels don't want to be splitting up their fire, so at least one of these ships, probably Sunfac, is going to get the edge on them, right? And just being I6 and having ensnare is just so good.
especially
I mean,
with
that
these
can
small base
bring,
ships.
yeah, that can bring Aaron down to 1 die. It can be Thane down to 1 defense. That brings the shuttle down to 1 defense.
Yeah,
But
so my eyes are on what Thane Kyrell does. Can Thane, first of all, let's talk about Thane's ability, which we almost never see. We don't see Thane almost ever. It happens every once in a while, but we don't see him often. So Thane's ability is pretty good, guys. It's while you perform an attack, you can spend basically any result but a blank result from your attack roll to look at the defender's damage cards, face down damage cards, choose one and expose it. You get to pick, and you get to see what they have. So you get a lot of information out of that. And pairing that with proton torpedoes, if you can get some of these damage cards in early, Thane can just mop up and be a huge nuisance. The problem is Thane isn't survivable. He dies a lot. He dies like Wedge dies. And he's a big target because his ability is good enough that he needs to go the quickest. So what does Thane do? Can Thane help protect these ships and let them do their job? Also, let's talk about Hondo. What do you think Hondo is going to be doing here on Hera? Because an attack shuttle with Hondo crew, Hondo crew in general, you don't see a lot.
So Hondo might be a bit of a stretch for this match because I don't really expect Sun Fac and Django to be that close to each other for most of this match. And I don't know if Hondo's going to be wanting to jam things off people because Jake moves beforehand, so he won't be able to give anyone a double focus.
Just one of those.
Hondo might not get used a bunch here, if I'm being honest. But maybe we see a tasty jam on Sun Fac into a coordinate on Django or something, you know?
Yeah, what do you think that Vince's list would be best used against? Like I feel like he made this list to counter something in particular.
To me, this is like the counter of like a Fang list. Anything that stresses itself, Imperial, like interceptors, silencers, anything where jam on a stressed ships would be really good. Hondo is awesome on.
Catherine, of course, at the top. Greg, you're number 3 with points.
Oh,
jeez, you have 147,000 points. Yo, Rich.
I'm rich. Catherine bet on 1. I gotta take my shot.
Do it. Bet you fools, Gandalf said. There's 50,000 points in the loyalty pot. Once again, folks, there are other ways to get points. If you don't really know how Twitch works with this points system, you get paid out with points at intervals. You get paid out for subscribing. You get paid out for following, rating, hosting, all of that stuff. We as the content creators can set what the payout is for that. But of course, if you follow, subscribe, all that, rate, it's higher than if you're just watching. Every 15 minutes you get paid out for watching as well. So if you watch 312, Nickel City X-Wing, Candid Clarinetist, Hexalf Gaming, Le Chancellor, I'm not trying to miss any now. I've dug myself too deep here. Cold Squadron podcast, you're going to get points for watching. We also have Bingo. We've got our free space. I don't think anyone's done a 5 forward yet. If we get Bingo, we all get 1,000 points. It's a payout for everybody watching. All our viewers are going to get 1,000 points. Stream Bingo. Thank you all for swinging by. Bingo. And if you can even redeem Larry David saying bingo when we get Bingo. All right, let me fix the overlay here on the left side. The shadow is a little.
Bingo! You're not the checker. Bingo!
I love Curb Your Enthusiasm so much.
I kind of hate where Thane is. I want to see a barrel roll here. You're basically telling him, hey, you have to 1 bank next turn, and we're just going to invite Sun Fac to come in.
I'm going to put
Speaking of, it looks like Sun Fac is going to be the primary target here.
I'm going to put a little ID token on Thane because the Z and the X look Let's do color tints. I don't know, blue.
So I like the bank to the right a little bit more that he's going to have to do with that barrel roll. And Jake was able to get him a focus anyway, so that's good. I think Sunfact's primary job here is to limit that first engagement and not take a proton torp.
Yeah, I mean, Django is, that's where the points are, man. There is a lot to be gained from even getting half points on Django, all the stuff that he has loaded on there. But yeah, it looks like he's splitting up. It's not clear who Vince is going for here. You can't just ignore Sunfac, but...
And Django's going to go ahead and take that early lock, which will jam Thane with false transponder codes. Assuming they remember.
So it's, you have someone locked, you have the charge active, you spend the charge, then you jam the person you have locked.
Yeah.
Correct.
It's a very good card. I prefer using it defensively. Like, I don't think this is a great use case for it, especially on an obstructed shot.
Yeah.
At
This
range
could be early
3.
damage. This could be early damage, though. This is how Thane dies. Stuff like this. Exactly like this. All right, what are we doing here?
Waiting for Django to roll.
Doesn't count.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, it doesn't count.
Doesn't count. This is the first roll. So we got eyeball crit. I mean, you have the lock. You just.
You also have Dooku.
He has
So you
Dooku.
reroll one or both.
What else did he spend there for the?
Boba? Is that Boba Gunner?
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
he's the only one in. Let me read.
Look
Boba
at that.
Fett Gunner.
Thane takes half points immediately.
Yikes.
Oh man.
Forget everything I said. I am
Damaged
stupid.
engine for Thane. Oh gosh, that's.
Oh yeah, Boba Fett Gunner. While you perform an attack, if there's no other ships in the attack arc, you may change one of your focuses to a hit. So Dooku plus Boba Gunner gets the job done there.
This is Thane's SOL close shot. He doesn't get 2 hits. He rolls his natty, so that's going to be a bingo trigger. And of course, this is what Andrew did last time with this list: is he rolled paint all the time.
Baited there. The only other shot might be Hera on a very long range Sunfac, but doesn't look like it.
Well, I think that was an obstructed shot too, so let's get that in there. Obstructed. There we go. Well, that was
Alright.
very bad first engagement.
This is for Andrew. I think this is a perfect engagement here because you've got these rebels split up. They're not going to be able to focus fire. You know, Thane has to pretty much do a one bank to the right. Like, you know it. He doesn't have a choice, right? Like, you can't too hard might work. You could probably too hard. That's iffy. That's iffy on whether or not it lands on the debris, but I think it's probably a little farther out than things. So you could too hard, but that's just gonna let Django come in one hard. If I'm Django, I'm either banking to the right and boosting perhaps, or kind of hard turning to the left and using that back arc.
Yeah. An I6 fire spray with these kind of tools is versatile and very tanky. It's an ace. It's just an ace. It feels like a 3 agility ship essentially with everything it has.
There's a one hard from Jake. Gonna barrel roll and give Thane a focus. Smart.
Can you recover false transponder codes?
With Java,
I hope not,
maybe?
right?
Hell
Okay,
no.
good. No, there's no way the card allows you to, though, right? That would be so ridiculous.
No,
if you
the
just kept
card
blocking
doesn't allow
and
you
jamming.
to. But I think you could combine that with Java, right? On a ship.
I think that's an illicit. Jabba's illicit.
Oh yeah, you're right. Jabba is an illicit.
Yeah. Kraken coasting forward here. So again, kind of casting a wide arc. Got to stay away. You gotta have to be far away from Sun Fac. Although we could still see like a 3 hard and then the tractor boost forward, and snare.
Yeah, I think we're almost guaranteed a 3 hard or 3 bank here. Oh, he's changing his Thane dial. All right.
So there's the previous button. He might have hit that by accident. I've done that a couple times. Fun. There won't be any shots for the 2 of these guys.
Yeah, I think that's just another good move
No,
there.
or 2 hard. I think you still, you do the boost. So he does the tractor rotate. I think he gets into range 1 here. I think.
Yeah,
if he doesn't,
sure.
that's painful.
Boost forward, and you are going to take 2 shots. But
maybe 3 from Jake, maybe?
Yeah.
Well, hey, the good news is you can't for Vince, is that she can't end up on a rock.
Right.
So you're still going to get a range 1 shot. That's going to be 4 dice with a focus.
4 dice. You hope Hera doesn't just eat it here. Sun Fac will get an extra die. I believe this is going to be a 5 dice banger for him.
Does have bullseye. Here it is.
And he does have Predator as well for a reroll.
Hoping for the blank out if you're Vince. Here it is. Okay, so not going to roll 5. And it's going to... It's only... Wow, it could be worse, right? So hit, crit, but he does roll blank. So shield, hit, crit. What is that crit? Is it something really bad?
Blinded. That's a terrible crit to get right then. Oh, you wanted to avoid weapons failure and blinded right there.
That sucks. 1 hole left on Hera.
Two dice from Aaron Kraken here. And spends the focus. Now, does Aaron let Hera take a stress to fix blinded pilot? Absolutely. Great play.
Nice.
Great play right there from Vince.
I like it. I dig it. Here we go.
And this is where this game can turn in a hurry.
Here we go. Here we go. All right. Spends it for 3
Beautiful.
and a crit. He's taking it. He's taking 3.
One's a crit.
What we got? It's the crit there.
Damage sensor array.
All right.
That's not good because he's not going to be able to rotate until he fixes that crit.
Exactly, and that's half points on Sun Fac. Wow, Aaron Kraken really makes a difference right there. A low Z95.
One crit for Jake into the damaged Sun Fac who needs
fine.
a squiggle.
He gets it. He's fine. Damage sensor array, for those wondering. You cannot perform any actions except the focus action. All right. What a turn, man. Okay, so some payback for what happens to Thane, although Hera is 1 hole away, so we could lose Hera somewhat soon depending on what happens here, but Sun Fac doesn't have as many options, so Hera should be okay, and I think can avoid hitting that rock with a bank.
Yeah, I mean, Hera, you just send into a 1 bank, have it bump Sun Fac. Sun Fac's not shooting you this turn. Sun Fac is 5 harding and fixing his stuff.
You don't think Hera lands on the rock with a 1 bank block or bump?
No, I think she's fine with the 1 bank block.
All right, let's check on our bingo card here. Linked action, one-shot kill.
Token?
Bullseye. We did get a bullseye trigger.
No token pass. It wasn't really a pass.
Yeah.
Hera did take an evade earlier.
Thank you. Alright, I think that's all we have for now. Let's see if Jake can get that a meaningful proton rocket shot off. You'd think he might be saving that for Django.
I think Jake might end up turning right, like a one hard right, and just start working on Django for Thane here.
Here we go. Jake turning in. That makes sense. Do we see a boost here? Up to the right? Chip right? Doesn't fit. Oh. Failed action. Hops over. Does a two opts for the hard turns. Keeps the stress. Taking a target lock makes sense to have that opportunity. Did we lose Greg? Are you here? You here, dude?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Watching it.
Sometimes, do you ever get that feeling where you just feel like someone's disconnected?
I've been there.
Yeah. Talon roll. They're going to be trading shots at each other. He goes all the way back. They might be getting out of jigs. I don't think so. No, he's staying right there. Takes the stress. Okay. I like where Thane is now too, actually, especially for a potential torpedo shot. 5 forward. That's bingo trigger there. Good call, Colfax. We didn't get the bump like we thought we would, though.
He's just gonna focus. I guess Thane does have a shot, but I think you gotta take your chance here and fix that crit.
Yeah, I agree. Well, this could kill Thane if it's a good enough roll. Because I think Andrew has a force to spend. He has everything to mod. I think at least 2 dice here. The bow gunner.
Here's the thing: do you Dooku?
I just keep it for them. Because if you Dooku a crit and you end up rolling one, it's just you don't get that extra mod. Okay, so what can he do? He can do Lone Wolf. No, I don't think he might be. I think he's out of range too. Yeah, he Lone Wolves.
Yeah, he's for
that's
sure
3. So it's gonna be it's unobstructed. So Thane does get 3.
Natties. Thane rolls.
I think he's still alive. He has 1 hole left, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had only 1 damage card. 1 face up. Thane survives.
Ooh.
That was a double modded attack too.
Also, we got a linked action here from Jake.
Oh, here we go, Thane. Oh, hope for the direct hit. No direct hit. Pulling structural damage instead. That's what you wanted.
I don't mind that. I think I would almost give him the second damage sensor array to waste 2 turns.
Structural, I think, is a nail in the coffin, though, for sure. Like, as if he wasn't.
Yeah,
already.
I mean, it can't be cleared. It's a really good crit.
Yeah, so deadly. What are they looking at? They're looking at all the cards. Range 2 to Django here. Django spent his mods. Don't think he has a defensive mod here. Only gets 1. You wish he had optics. You can't have it. And natties.
All right, Django.
Yeah,
If-
seriously, that's the way he's been rolling with Jango. No, nothing. Ridiculous. 53 minutes left in this game, and this has been bloody, and we're going at a real fast pace. So it's 36 to 54. 36 for Vince. The dream is you get Sunfac off the board with 4 ships left. You're all 4 of your ships left. Just start chewing up Django's hull. We'll see what happens here. Django has a lot. He has prox mines too. It's going to be tough. No. That's right, because of Sunfac. The shot of Sunfac was technically him outmaneuvered. Whoop. All right. Making headway in bingo as well. A bingo! Bingo. How is... Nice, Dion. 521 people. Wow, if Django hops over Jake, that is going to be a nightmare. There's like a 3 bank, just drops a prox mine next turn, and he gets that range 1 rear arc shot. Oh boy.
Yikes.
We'll see what he does. K turn from Kraken there. The Kraken. 2 bank? No. I guess you have to 2 bank that way because Django will just PS kill you. Yeah, his foils are closed. Just does the boost. Makes sense.
So let's, yeah.
Getting out of town.
And you don't got a shot coming. You have to fix this.
Yeah, he does.
Sunfac's job right now is to get one of their ships off the board before dying. Like, that's his sole purpose in life. And Django is going to get a range 3 obstructed banger on Thane.
Thane does have a focus. See if, but only 1 hole away from popping. You don't want to, that proton torpedo, man. You don't want to lose out.
I mean, that's
okay.
what,
Why 4 dice?
Points?
Oh, he just used Dooku. Okay, he got his crit already. So hit, crit. Seems good, but you know Thane only needs the 1 to die anyway. Spend for 3. He's safe. Whew.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Unfortunate. Dooku rolling hot fire. Or Django rolling hot fire, but not enough.
That's a tough shot with the focus. It's like 50-50, and if you get enough paint to spend the focus, get out of it.
Yeah. All right, so now I think we end up seeing a little bit of a switcheroony. Django doing a 1 hard, and Sunfac coming in hot, trying to see if he can't hunt down Jake and get a banger off on Jake.
Does Jake K-turn your sloop?
I mean, if you want to leave him without a mod with a deadly ship coming in, yeah.
No, you're right. If he was near other ships, it would probably make more sense. But here, if Django just does a 1 hard, that's a terrible decision. So
yeah, you should be doing reds with A-wings.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. Especially with the RZ2s. RZ1s, it makes a little bit more sense to me, just a little bit, but
yeah.
But you're not always in a situation where you can.
I think RZ1s would be a lot better if they had the auto thrusters like TIE interceptors did. I think that change would have made the RZ1s a lot more competitive. Although thread tracers helps.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. It's just being able to boost. It's like, eh.
You can barrel roll boost, but that does leave you without a mod. I don't know. It just keeps it out of a class with interceptors and like fangs and
Yeah.
silencers. I don't like that prox mine. I think that doesn't get touched for the rest of the game. That cuts off an avenue for Sunfac.
Oh my god. Wow, I kind of like the way he was thinking there because look how close that ended up being. He thought he was going to do that.
It was close, but a 2 there gets blocked, and he can just 1 hard next turn. Like, if anything, that just cuts off Sunfac's approach to him. Like, there was no chance that was going to hit.
Era coming back in. Barrel roll.
Barrel, link that to an evade, I'm sure.
There it is. Two bank the other way. Clearing the stress. Can you take a lock? No. I'm gonna boost.
Dane is setting up a Talon roll. No, never mind.
Does
he's
have
not setting up anything.
R4, so gonna be doing a 2 hard and then maybe setting up a proton torpedo next turn, depending on where Django is.
Well, he does have a damaged engine, so R4 makes it blue. Damaged engine makes it back white.
That's true.
He won't get a.
He won't clear it.
Token. If I'm Aaron here, I am focusing and hoping that that rocket shot lines up. Did he not focus? Yeah, he focused. There it is. I think you just stay there and take your 2 dice banger.
Yeah, I think so.
Wait for next turn.
You reposition. You're staring at a prox mine too. Like,
yeah. There's no point to reposition here. Any reposition you do that you're gonna get a shot on, you're gonna end up
getting shot at.
Yeah, getting shot at. There's no point in risk it. Just take that focus. Take your 2 dice banger. Not get anything in play for next turn. But hey, what do I know?
Takes
and
a
he's
tractor.
A good player.
He is. Have you had him on your stream before?
Sure have.
Nice. Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's a really sweet guy too.
That does nothing for me. I don't know why you would do that.
Guess he can hard turn. I think maybe he thought he was gonna get a bullseye there, but still well out.
Yeah, you can hard turn next turn, but like
into the debris.
You wanted to be able to just like go straight and then get that big banger off next turn. You gotta live for today, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Django turning in.
Django, I just take that target lock.
Just kill
some fun on Hera here.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, you can kill Hera or Thane, but you'd have to boost to get that shot on the Thane.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have the double mod here. Prockets are 1 to 2.
Range 1 to 2 bullseye, yeah.
Yeah, so you're not worried about a procket shot from Aaron here. Yeah, that's exactly what he does. Takes that target lock. Aaron Kraken just checking. Oh, okay. Django Fett spawning to see who he's got target lock ability on. And here it is.
Range 3. It will be 3 on 3. It's possible not to die here.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It is possible, but only has the evade.
5, 4.
I think it's just 3 dice. There we go. All right. There we go.
3 on 3. Django has been rolling hot fire. He's thinking about Dookuing. I think you save your Dooku.
Yeah, I don't like Dooku. Dooku doesn't seem to work as the way we...
Blank, and he does get Boba. Oh no, the Boba Fett's a focus. So just spend that lock.
Yep.
This is your best chance of killing Hera. Just go for it. Yeah.
Here we go.
Lock.
There it is.
Hit crit coming in. Hera needs 2 evades. 1. Not
enough.
Hull breach, but it's a blank. Doesn't matter. Hera gets PS killed. I believe that's his board.
An initiative kill, absolutely. Thanks. Shout out to Michael, the client, for resubscribing. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for being a part of our Discord and supporting the stream. It means a lot. It was from earlier today. Didn't get a chance to shout him out.
And Kraken blanks out. I believe that's a board space as well.
We haven't already done one, have we? Thank God. Nope. No consequences away from bingo already.
We have also had a bump.
Oh, have we?
We have.
A simultaneous fire away from bingo, which isn't possible. No sixes.
Yeah.
For Vince. All right. Thane's gonna die here, right?
Yeah, I think Thane probably eats it. He's pretty much only got one bank to get in action with.
Jake's too far away. Can't do much.
Yeah, Jake's out of it. Jake is dueling right now with homie. I still don't like where Sunfact
Does a
is right now.
does a 3 hard wrap around that prox mine for Jake?
I think the 3 hard probably does wrap around the prox mine, and I think that's probably your best move.
Yeah.
Because if you know that Sunfact's doing a 1 hard, like you know that for a fact, and if you do a 3 hard, you're sitting right in front of that.
Right.
And you'll get your prockets off into Sunfact just needing 1 damage on a structural damage product. You might take damage from him, but who cares? So Django hasn't been touched.
They're both talking about. He's like pointing at all his chips.
Hera did a whole lot of nothing this game. I guess she did do the damage to Sunfact, but
Yeah.
for the most part, did a whole lot of nothing.
I had a good chance with Aaron
into
to.
the mind though. Here's the thing though, because he had to rotate. If he turns hard right 1, which we know he pretty much has to do, then he ends up not being able to take that tractor to rotate. Right, he could, but it wouldn't do him anything.
3 bank. Interesting.
Oh, see now he done messed up because now he can take the tractor. I hate that move from Jake. I'm being real honest. Damaged engine.
Yep.
Thing's just gonna end up sitting there, and Aaron's hoping on hope that Django.
Yo. Oh no.
Had
to do the hard turn.
Yeah, I think that's a mistake there by Vince. But hey,
Barrel roll into bullseye, I think, or will he be just out?
Oh, I think 100% you barrel roll your shit. No?
Oh. Well, Jake could.
Is he gonna ensnare him and then move him forward and then let Jake rotate into him? That's a terrible idea.
Oh, if he remembers, if Vince remembers he could do that. Let's see. No, he's not. Yeah, he's not gonna move him.
Why would you not barrel roll your Sunfact behind Jake?
Maybe he thought he wasn't gonna get the bullseye. I don't think that's a misplay right there though.
Even if you don't, you want to be behind him.
It's 4 dice, no predator. You could whiff here, and he rolls horribly. That's terrible. Gets away with it. Gets away with it. My lord. Oh my gosh.
So just mistakes abound. Let's see if Django can finish off Thane here.
Has everything he needs to do it. Thane, he'd have to completely whiff on everything to not kill Thane.
3
wow.
Guarantees it. Oh, he only has the 1 force. I mean, yeah, you spend it, but
Boba Gunner lets you. Well, he also has Lone Wolf. He has Lone
Yeah, he
Wolf
does that.
rerolls. There we go. Boba Gunner for 3. Yeah, 3 guarantees it.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, he has everything he needs. All the tools, man.
Wow. That is so good to take that roll and actually come up with the thing. Come up with 3 hits out of that. That's crazy.
Completely mitigates bad luck.
Yeah, that's when the game gets a little silly.
Yeah, I agree. It's dumb. Let's see.
And
They get
Aaron
knocked dodge earlier.
is just gonna go ahead, take that 2 shots.
And we got a
Hit.
token pass as well, technically, that ensnare.
Yeah.
All right, so that is going to change things. The score now.
And
It's
may I make an
107.6.
argument here for 3 tokens at once?
Who are we talking?
Took the tractor, focused, and had a lock on him on Sun Fact. So there was a point where he had a tractor, focus, and a lock on him.
You win the argument. All right, let's do it. 3 tokens at once. So now simultaneous fire. That's all you need. It's not going to happen. So
Yeah,
we're going to have to look.
that-
So
we
no
need a direct
consequences.
That's
We
what
need a direct hit. Direct hit will get us there. A one-shot
Or-
kill can happen.
That can only happen on Aaron now, or I guess Django, but that's not. No, Django took a shield, so it can't happen on Django anymore. So it can only happen on Aaron Kraken.
So does Andrew drop another prox mine thinking that Aaron's going to go do like a 3 bank, or is that a bad decision? Yeah, Jake is also full health.
I think if there's no way a prox mine hits, I think you're too harding to the right here with Aaron. But if you're into that area of denial game, then by all means. And it looks like he will drop. Again, I don't think this is like hoping it'll hit. Like you probably think he's too harding right because you're probably talon rolling.
Yeah.
But what
Let's
you're
see.
doing is you're trying to get an area of denial. So now you're forcing moves that Jake doesn't want to do.
It's true.
You're throwing him off his direct path, being able to do stuff.
Oh, he's taking an A-wing taking a target lock.
Again,
Oh my god, it fits. That's a bingo space. My lord.
Wow.
Oh man.
That's twice now on shot, so he's just trying to kill Sun Fact. But why do you take the target lock on? Sure, man. What you do? And the 2 hard Sun Fact. Again, you just take that tractor, rotate, give it to old Jakey.
Jake has no defensive token either. Brutal. You're hoping if you're Aaron, you just wipe him off.
Yeah, so
really want to kill.
This is a 4 dice banger.
Once again, no rerolls though. So you're at the mercy of the dice in terms of getting those rolling blanks. Just like last turn.
I'd rather be Sun Fact right now than Jake.
Did get a blank in there, so 3 hits.
3 hits.
Jake rolls nothing. That's
taken 3. That could have been a 1-shot kill.
So close.
Lost our chance.
Still one more opportunity.
Here we go.
Now Django just wants to peel the token, and it's a real sad shot from Aaron after that if that happens. So Dookuing for the crit. I don't agree with using Dooku. I would just save the force for. We'll see what he gets. Because you roll like that.
Yeah, I mean, so you get a crit. You get
Boba Gunner. Hit crit.
And you look at Lone Wolf.
He changed it. Did you change the other to a crit? Was that Mara? No.
So that's Django's ability.
Oh, got it.
And Lone Wolf comes
Nothing.
up short. 2 crits out of a terrible roll.
Oh my god.
It's just so
Still
bad.
a blank out.
I mean, it's so good, but it's so bad.
Right.
And that's why I thought for sure we were going to get that 2 hard
Reroll
right
blank to
avoid
blank.
the rear here. You got to kind of know.
All right, hit crit. Into Sun Fac. Sun Fac. Spends safe. Ouch.
Yeah, structural damage. And looks like we get a concede here.
Yeah, makes sense. All right,
He
Vince,
straight
back
up,
to bed.
Straight up got the fuck out. He's like, nope, I'm done with this.
All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys. Bedtime, Vince. Thanks for playing, guys. Appreciate it.
Yep.
All right. Looks like we got a little bit of a rage quit there. Well played, man. That was, yeah. GG.
Yep.
You alright?
I am.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the lopsided game. It's not, sometimes people don't always enjoy those, so. But wow, this twice you played on this list on the stream here, and it's been really good. Done a lot of work, so that's really good, man. I want to play you and play against this.
The only thing I am quite positive about is my proxy mine placement. I think I was just as good as I could.
Yeah,
Sometimes
you almost caught him twice. Like right
Yeah.
here, that was so close. Look at the space right there, man. That was a good call for sure.
I
And then you
didn't notice
almost
it was
got away
so
here
close.
too.
Yeah.
Super close. Yeah. Oof. Well, man, I appreciate it. Get some rest. I mean, early game. The game ends early. It's 31 minutes left on the clock. So.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew. I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. All right. Kind of got a weird vibe there. So, I think Vince was probably really bummed out about the way the game was going. He's like, "You should have let me sleep." I'm like, "Hey, man, you guys wanted to play it too anyway. I just asked you if you could play on stream."
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Well, you know,
well, let's
the
just break that
dice-
down
the
really
dice will
quick.
be the dice.
The dice will be the dice, but I
It's
really,
frustrating. It's always
Yeah.
frustrating.
it's a rough matchup though.
Yeah, it's just this list is so efficient, and the way the way Django is able to just make stuff out of nothing.
All right, so wow, 4 bets on Vince too. Jesus.
Oh yeah, pay me.
There we go. Betting has been completed, paid out. Yeah, so basically,
Woo, let's go.
Thane died like we talked about. Thane didn't do much. He flipped a crit and that was it. It wasn't even a direct, so didn't get to kill Sunfac like he hoped. Never fired a proton torpedo. Didn't even get a lock. I don't think he ever opened his S foils. Just a lot of bad from Thane. Just a bad time for him. And then Aaron his interaction with Hera there for that Sunfac range one shot was really good. That was a good call by Vince. Good play. Didn't get to fire the proton rockets, and neither did Jake. Jake didn't find himself in a position to even come close to doing that. And then Hera and Thane both went down about around the same time because they both were one hole away. They were in bad positions. So this is a kind of an NPE type list, I think, depending on the matchup. I think it's a fun list. 2-ship lists can be a lot of fun and kooky, but hey, we've dealt with Boba Fett before. This is something that's not too far off from what it does to certain lists.